Morning, guys. Bringing my stinking ass to work. I want to talk about Stacey Dash before I hit the road. Stacey Dash got herself arrested for putting hands on her husband's kids. Okay, and what I've gathered from the I heard the 911 phone call and actually seen the body cam of the cop who actually arrested her. And you know what's weird? She called the cops. A lot of black people don't understand, a lot of people, period, don't understand that even if you're the person that calls the police, you can still go to jail. And a lot of times people don't understand that. They think, well, I've called you and I'm the one that's going to jail. And the thing about that is, you're not going to win the initial interaction between you and the police. You might win your court case, and a lot of black people, and I keep saying the word black, I want y'all to understand this. I'm friends with a lot of cops, and a black dude, police officer, told me this. One of my black cop friends, he said, I get this little black dude with the cell phone, and they be in like other police face, like, yeah, nigga, I know my rights and shit, son. Fuck that shit, son. I know my rights, son. You can't tell me. Why should I give you my ID? What you need my license for? Stuff like that. And it's like, bruh, just let the cop do his job. He's probably gonna leave. He's going to harass you for a couple of minutes. Let the fucking dude leave. You're not going to win the interaction between you and the cop. He got the discretion to put your ass in jail. And legally, the cops can just make a reason out the air to put you in jail at that moment in time. You're going to win your court case. When you go to trial, you might be found innocent during your court case. But right then and there, at that moment, even if you're the person that called the cops, you can go to jail. So I'm looking at Stacey Dash, and apparently the 911 phone call, her and her husband have kids together, and I think the kids that he has is not hers. So I think her and the daughter got into an argument. The girl put her hand in her face, and Stacey Dash did, like any other mama, get your ass out my face. And she kind of, knocked the girl's hands out and probably pushed her away. And with that being the case, she called 911 and said the husband got in the way and said, I guess don't put your hands on my kids, or something like that. And she called the cops hoping that they would come in and take her side, but they put her ass in jail. Now here's the interesting part. When they release her booking information, she's white. Stacey Dash identifies as a white lady. And a lot of us have kind of always known she was black ever since that movie, What's Happening, Home Dudes? I forgot the name of that fucking, it was a Damon Wayans movie. Remember? And she was like the hot black chick with the green eyes in the movie. I cannot think of it. It was a Damon Wayans movie, bro. I cannot think of the name of that movie. But even in Clueless, she was always, like the mixed biracial chick. And those girls, for some reason, always identify as white if they can. And I didn't know that Stacey Dash openly identified herself as a white person. That's her choice. But I'm saying publicly, I've always seen a lot of models who do that on Instagram. They'll be obviously identifiably black by your eyes, but they'll, like in their little description, they'll say something like exotic mix. I'm mixed with, this, that, and the other. And, you know what I'm saying? It happens that way. So I remember about a couple of years ago, Roger Ailes from Fox News, he had got fired for saying some kind of crazy shit in a bunch of emails, some really sexually disgusting emails. And in one of his emails, he even referred to Stacey Dash as his token black chick. So even him running Fox News, he knew that Stacey Dash was black. Okay? And I've had like sex with a bunch of chicks who was mixed, and all of them have always like told me that they were white. And I'm like, girl, I'm looking right at you, you're black. In fact, the last biracial girl I smashed a year ago, me and her got along good for some odd reason, but she just wasn't my type. She had a great personality and everything, but I remember her in the bed with me, and she was like, you know what's weird? On like Match.com or something, she was like, every time I would meet a white dude, the conversation would always steer in the direction of the guy saying, I've never fucked a black girl before. And she goes, oh no, I'm not black. And the guy's like, no, you're black. And I kept telling her, that's your issue. You keep thinking that everybody but you in your head you think it's something else, but guys, we can tell that you're black. And obviously she got like fucked up hair, you know, so I mean, bro, so your hair gives it away. You know, you can't pass for Jewish, you can't pass some, you know, Middle Eastern or Moroccan or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now Mediterranean girls, Greek and stuff, got that really strong hair. So I said, you know, but obviously looking at your skin color, I mean, obviously you're shit damn near the same color as me. You're definitely, you know, black. But I'm saying Stacey Dash, I did not know that on her arrest record, it actually says W/F, meaning, you know, white female. But in the race part, it says race white. And I'm like, that's crazy, because when they arrest you, they always put you in the cell with the population you belong in. Okay, for example, if you're like, you know, like in prison, they'll do that. In prison, they'll put the whites with the whites, the blacks with the blacks, Hispanics with the Hispanics, gang members with the other gang members. And what's weird is that a lot of folks don't know this. And this is some game you can take with you if you got this far in the video, that in the census, there's actually more people of color, and I don't like using that term, but there's more people of color in America than white people. Did y'all even know that? But the reason why it seems that America is a majority white country now is because more people of color are given the option to choose white on the census. So it seems that there's only 40 million blacks, when in reality it's probably 60 to 70 million blacks in America. Okay? And I mean like actually by blood black. I don't mean like can pass for black. Stacey Dash is one of those people. So there's many people like Stacey Dash in America who actually is legally and technically black, but they chose to, on a census, to identify themselves as white. But that's just my rant for the day. I did not know this asshole identified herself as a white female when everybody, all her kids, her husband, all of these guys around her, even the Fox News people, all knew she was black. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Hit like, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe to the video, bookmark the page and check my page periodically. YouTube is always suppressing my views because of my views. I'm out of here.